harder to just make clean slices than tearing it.
All right, I could change the blade.
All right, I mean, you could use my knife. It might be easier.
Why dirty another knife?
That's what they're for. This knife has only gutted one deer so far. It would be honored to help you gut a bear. My knife would be honored. You can get those blades pretty sharp, can't you?
Yeah, I've actually sharpened them myself.
Well, you know the funny thing about it is, Sal, the first time I used this knife, it's an outdoor edge.
Yeah.
They talk about how unbelievably sharp they are and it makes the job that much easier. The truth is, the knives that I used in the past, that I still have, when I was conscientious and I went hunting, those things would shave hair off your arm, okay? And when I gutted a deer or a bear with my knives, they cut easily as well as these do. In fact, I thought mine cut a little tiny bit better. Because obviously if I didn't sharpen my knives religiously, before I went hunting, I would run into problems, you know?
Yeah. All right.
A friend of mine, the same friend I told you that had the bear drag the deer away from him, he's the guy who told me about these knives. I'd known about them, and he said, "Oh, I got one." He says it literally cuts my gutting time by like 2/3.
Yeah.
It's just incredible how great they are. Don't mess up the tenderloins. Remember.
I nipped it. I nipped it.
Huh?
I nipped it.
Missed it, meaning you didn't cut.
I nipped it.
Oh, nipping it is one thing.
Yeah.
You know. I always nip them because the angles are so difficult. What you're doing right now. I would tease.
Yeah, teasing. I'm teasing.
Tease as you pull. Oh, that's the diaphragm, right?
I don't know.
I hope so. It's a hunk of meat. It does look like the. I'm gonna hold something up. Yeah, you did nip that one.
Yeah.
You nipped the other one too, but that's alright. You didn't.
I didn't cut it all the way through. Okay.
You see, now what I tend to do is I work my way through the pelvis, but you're probably just going to want to ream the hole or what?
I'm just going to cut it off and be done with it.
You even leaving all the stuff in there that's still in there, the part of the intestine?
Yeah.
All right, it's up to you. Make sure you clean it out real good though, because I like to pull it out. And his pooper.
Yeah.
You're not going to pull that out, Sal, because it's connected to his asshole. So, unless you ream it.
I'm just going to cut it.
Okay.
That's all.
You're lucky. Looks like he's mostly empty.
Yeah.
You don't have poops all over your meat.
Okay.
Wow, that was a big one.
Okay.
You probably didn't see it, but right as you were doing that, this big ass fly or hornet started buzzing right here.
Uh-huh.
It went whack like this, and I felt him hit my finger. He was like an inch long.
I know. That's probably the same one that I mentioned.
No,
that was a bigger one?
No, this thing was huge.
Okay, let me just put this knife down. So we want to roll.
There's a bear's gut pile.
All right. Want to roll them this way or this way?
You really bruised up that long. I would tend to think rolling them that way because we're not going to roll them on top of the gut pile, and I'm trying to keep the hair as clean as, you know. Now, is that a kidney or?
Did I hit the heart? I wonder. Did I actually? No, I didn't. Long
Want
shot.
to keep the heart
No.
for food?
I mean, I don't particularly want to, but if
Okay.
you want to, that's
No.
fine.
I used to go crazy over venison heart. Used to be my favorite cut of meat.
It was a high lung shot.
Yeah. Yep. And this shows you the difference between, if you had shot him with a round ball, it would have blown the lungs apart because of the velocity, and they flatten.
Yeah, I was using a 300 grain
I know.
sabeted,
Right.
basically hollow point.
But I mean, at the velocities it was actually traveling,
Yeah,
it didn't really expand.
right.
And I had deer do the same thing to me. They run off and they die, but they don't. See, that's him.
Yeah. Do you want to flip it that way?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna try and
To do it in such a way where
yeah, you know what?
the
if-
blood
if
is.
I do
This is
that,
kind of
I
downhill.
think just flipping it would be.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Great. Excellent. Excellent. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. Let me just.
Except for all the damn fur, it's a little bit easier than a deer.
It really is. All right. Let me turn this camera off.